Hello guys and welcome back to another episode. Magic Legends have finally shown some gameplay about the game. Before we didn't know anything about the gameplay. If it was a third person, top view game, we knew nothing. But now we actually know what the game is, and this trailer has been shown through the website called Game Informer. And I have borrowed it from the YouTube channel. And let's try to see it. I mean, it's not that. They have this still, the logo in the top right corner, so you can see the company. So let's see the trailer for Magic Legends and how the combat is and the gameplay. I mean, everyone is like, how is the game? So you can see top right corner, it says Game Informer. Explore the Magic multiverse. It says behind my webcam, pre-alpha footage. Just so you know, it's in progress. It's really pre-alpha, so it's really early. So don't judge the game right now. It's in pre-alpha. I mean, the spells looks nice. And it looks like some of the guys is a summoner, like he can summon in something. And you can see down on his spells that it has control support. It has the X, Y, B, and A. Did you also see that every time they use the spell, it's shuffling? You know, like when you're playing a card game, every time you use a spell, every time you use a card or spell, you're discarding the card and you get a new card. This game is the same, so it's basically Diablo 3, sorry. The graphic and so on also looks a bit like Diablo 3 if you ask me, and the gameplay. But it's basically Diablo 3 with 4 spells, as you can see right now. But every time he uses a spell, you can see now he has this one on B where it says Judgment. Then he uses it and boom, it's now iCycle. So that's probably, you're going to choose, let's say, probably 10-20 cards. And then when you play the game, all your spells will be randomly chosen all the time. If you ask me, it's a bit weird, because I mean, when I play games like this, I want to know that every time I press X, I use that spell, Y, I use that spell, B, I use that spell, and A, I use that spell on my controller. Now I have to look down with my eyes on my spells and see, okay, I got this spell right now, and then I can use it. So I'm not disagreeing that it's a bad system, I'm just saying it's really different, so you kind of like have to get used to it. But again, it's pre-alpha, so fine. They also released another trailer. Let's watch that one.
At GameInformer.com, we're rolling out exclusive gameplay and features on Magic Legends, the first MMO action RPG set in the Magic the Gathering.
The first MMO action RPG. Action RPG.
Gameplay and features on Magic Legends, the first MMO action RPG set in the Magic the Gathering universe.
We visited Cryptic Studios in Los Gatos, California to get hours of hands-on time with the surprising RPG deck builder hybrid.
We've got tons of gameplay to show off throughout the month, including early looks at the Geomancer and Mind Mage Planeswalkers.
We'll also have video interviews on how the team at Cryptic is bringing Magic to a new format, and get answers to the important questions in another rapid-fire interview. Is this game free to play?
Yes, it is.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Oh. That's nice.
So head to GameInformer.com/MagicLegends or stay tuned to Game Informer on YouTube all throughout January for a full month of exclusive content.
And get answers to the important questions in another rapid-fire interview. Is this game free to play?
Yes, it is.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Oh.
It is.
Is it good? It's really good.
Okay. Yeah, so it's an MMO action RPG. It's free to play, and they are saying themselves it's good. So, I mean, the game is pre-alpha. It's going to be exciting to see what it's going to offer. Just now that we're talking about this game, it's actually quite fun that Mmorpg, Artificial Core, and on the same time Magic Legends almost reveal their games at the same time. And the games, I mean, they are not like 100% the same, but it's close. I mean, it's close. I would definitely say Mmorpg is what we have seen right now in the trailers. It looks a bit more like a normal MMORPG with a open world, dungeon raids, a big world, everything like that. This more looks like a typical Diablo 3 game where there will be monsters everywhere. You have to kill tons of monsters, and you can see the top left corner that you have a quest you need to follow. And so I expect this game is a bit more like, I know they say a MMO action RPG, but I think this game is probably a bit more like, you can also see the minimap of the right corner. It's not really open world, it's more like lane based. So I think this game is much more like, it's like Diablo 3 or Diablo 4, but it's like an MMO in Diablo universe. And Mmorpg is probably more, I would say, like it's like World of Warcraft, just where you see it from the top. So it's going to be two different games, but still some way they're going to compete against each other. I don't want to give my opinion on which one I think that is okay. I mean, Mmorpg has a trailer that is 10 times more solid because they show a lot of things and they explain a lot of things. It's unfair right now to say which one is the best because pretty much Play Magic right now has only shown a teaser of the gameplay. So it's like here everyone can't wait. So here you get 50 seconds of gameplay, but we're going to make a much more nice marketing commercial trailer later. So both games I think have really great potential. Now we see this game is going to be free to play. What is Mmorpg going to be? Is that also going to be free to play, or is it going to cost? And then if the games are released on the same time, Mmorpg and Magic Legends, and the one other game costs money and the other one is free, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see. But again, I think Mmorpg is going to release in 2021 and this game is going to release in 2020. So I don't really think there will be any competing in this with these two games because they're probably going to have like a half year between each other. So, but we never know. So I think it's time to round up because we don't really have more about this game. So it looks interesting. I will not deny it. It looks interesting, but it's very pre-alpha trailer because you can see it's also in the trailer. It's actually lagging a bit, but I mean, I just think these guys, they really wanted to show something because everyone was like, we need to see something and we need to see something now. And the developers were like, okay, you get what you asked for. Here's the trailer. So interesting, really interesting. I'm curious to know more about this game also. I mean, new games, we like it. And you have to remember, it's not a bad thing that there will be competition, because competition between games and company is only good for the consumers. Because this means now Mmorpg actually has an enemy or a competitor that they have to be better than. And this game needs to try to be better than Mmorpg, but it's not only about Mmorpg. Diablo 4 is also going to release together with Mmorpg and this game, Magic Legends. And of course Diablo 4 tries to be the best game, and you know Diablo 4 is a bit like MMO also. So we're going to have a lot of games where you see from the top of your camera, and the game is going to be all like a bit like MMO games. So yeah, Magic Legends, Magic Legends, Diablo 4, Mmorpg. Who knows if we get another one soon and someone like EA Games or BioWare comes out and say, hey, we have this new game. But right now we have 3 games that looks identical in some ways, but yeah. So again, everyone, thanks for watching. I just want to kind of just quickly show you guys Magic Legends. It looks interesting. So thanks for watching, everyone, and see you in another episode. Peace out.